Hello everybody, it's GirlGotGame and welcome back to Steam Prison Beyond the Steam. Today, I'm very excited, cause it's my husband's turn. Except we're not married in this alternate universe we find ourselves in, but a girl can dream we end up married yet again at some point, right? That's right, it's Adage's route. I don't think I've actually said his name yet. I'm just like, you all know who I'm talking about. Okay, great, we'll just continue from here. So this time we have to accept to go on this, expedition with the boys right from the get-go. I thought I'd start here just in case there's any alternate dialogue. And I think Adage also introduces himself very shortly after this, and we get our first choice to get an up with him, so all in all, seems like a good starting point. I probably don't need to check with her. If push comes to shove, she'll turn away any suitors. Knowing Mother, she'd probably throw a fit if I gave her the chance. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission. Okay. And just like that, we're off again. Yes. I humbly accept the assignment.
We're counting on you. He isn't here at the moment, but Adage will also be accompanying you as the party's physician.
I knew he was gonna be close to this moment.
He's a bit of an eccentric, as you know, but he's a good doctor. I trust you'll get on well with him. You idiot. What kind of an introduction is that?
Ah, that music. Still my favorite theme. So good. Adage! He had been standing behind Sir Ines for some time. The size difference between them was so great that Adage had been completely hidden. I feel like a failure as a police officer for not noticing him. I must have been distracted by the situation with my mother. How embarrassing.
Don't give me that look. You act like you've seen a ghost.
I'm not giving you any look.
Your eyes are way too intense. I do admit to being an eccentric, though. People have been saying that about me since I was a little kid, so I'm used to it. I've reached the age where I don't get upset or argue about it anymore. Adage Rosalite. I'll be accompanying you as the party's physician. It's my policy not to waste resources on a lost cause, so if you're hurt, tell me before it's too late. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to come and introduce yourself. Wonderful. That's not why I'm here. Don't praise me like I'm some child. I wanted to see what the limitation on supplies is. How much of my medical equipment can I bring with me? The limit on supplies. Has Ulrik mentioned anything to you? Not really. There wasn't anything in his written request either. Ridiculous. Check with him, even if he hasn't said anything. There's no point in me coming if I'm empty-handed. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, though. I'm sadly growing accustomed to all this bureaucratic red tape. You're not satisfied unless you spend every breath complaining, are you? Blame it on my childhood. You could at least try to put yourself in my shoes. Calling it a new world sounds nice and all, but you're basically throwing us into a hostile environment we know nothing about. Whether it was the Sanctuary District or the Depths, the only reason I survived was because there were people living there. But it's not like that this time. There's no guarantee we'll be able to procure anything as we go. And yet doctors are still expected to be able to do their job somehow. If we fail, that's it. We're the last line of defense. Do you understand the weight of that responsibility? I didn't realize you felt this way. You didn't say anything when you accepted, so I thought you had a more optimistic outlook. I have no problem with being selected for this assignment. I'm protesting the way I'm being treated. I also would have chosen me if I were in your position. I'm highly qualified. Then quit your whining! You'd have the same objections, I can imagine. Even without a weight limit, it's better to pack light if we're going to be traveling on foot. But it's not the same as making a house call. I need to know what to bring.
I'll be fine as long as I have a sword, but it's not like that for him. Doctors draw on their knowledge and experience to choose the right medicines and equipment to treat people. And he's right, there's only so much he can carry. If he doesn't choose carefully, lives might be lost that otherwise could have been saved. I wonder what I can do to alleviate his anxieties. Nothing could be more painful for a doctor than watching a patient die. I didn't want him to feel that way. So, I will bear your burden. Ayy! Nice. First increase. I could carry your things.
You?
Yes. I'm confident in my strength. I've been training.
Well, you're probably stronger than me, considering my motor cortex is atrophied from never leaving the house.
Accurate.
I appreciate the sentiment. I'm hesitant to let someone else handle my personal belongings, though. I'm worried something might get broken.
Your equipment will be fine. I'll treat everything with the utmost care.
Sometimes things get broken even if you don't intend them to. I don't see how you could handle it properly when you don't know what you're doing. Besides, you would have to stay near me around the clock so I could get to work at a moment's notice. It would be too much of a headache. For both of us.
Speak for yourself, being near you wouldn't be a headache for me. I wouldn't mind. I'm used to working in pairs.
I would mind. It would be impossible to relax with you hovering around all the time.
Hovering? Finn, is that true?
Huh? What? Did you say something? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Uh-huh. According to Adage, my presence makes people anxious. I can't be objective, so I wanted your opinion. We used to be partners, after all.
Well, You see, it's impossible to relax around this.
Around this? What is this? Anyway, what do you think, Finn? Do you find me overbearing?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest. Having you around is very reassuring.
Likewise. I always feel more confident when I'm with you. Ha! Did you hear that, Adage?
Yes, of course I did. And what do you mean, ha, like you're proud of it or something? Regardless, I refuse your offer to carry my things.
Why?
I could ask you the same question. Why are you so concerned with me? When someone tells you to leave them alone, you should respect their wishes.
I apologize if I offended you. I just wanted to alleviate some of your anxieties, that's all.
Is that so? Well, mind your own business. I'm not some child who needs to be held by the hand. I never knew love growing up. If you coddle me now, I'll only end up taking advantage.
Oh boy.
Stop worrying about me and focus on your own duties. I'll figure things out for myself.
Okay, fine. Well, that was a productive conversation. I forgot how long arguments with Adage are, especially in the beginning. He just has to have the last word, but that's part of why I love him. Okay, I think that's it for right now. So, I will bring you in when something more Adage-centric happens. Okay. I don't think a choice is coming up here, but this is another, like, one-on-one conversation between Cyrus and Adage, so I'm gonna include it because I love my Adage. I'm gonna get all the Adage scenes in here. So, right before we leave for our adventure, I sat down on the sofa waiting for Finn and Adage to arrive. This is a nice change of pace. All I had done was delay the inevitable, but at least I didn't have to worry about meeting with any more suitors for now. That was a weight off my chest. Things are off to a good start. Now I just need to focus on the mission.
It's just you. Where's Finn?
He's not here yet. I'm sure he'll arrive on time.
Huh. I always thought you two were attached at the hip, but I guess you have separate lives after all.
Yes, ever since the partner system was abolished. Adage took a seat near me and set his bag down. Despite the satchel's small size, it made a heavy thud as it hit the floor. Is that all you're bringing?
You seem very interested in my belongings. Yes, this is all of it. I couldn't bring everything, so I focus on the treatment of external injuries.
I wonder if that's slightly different because we had that conversation offering to carry his things. It's like, stop asking about my stuff.
Scissors, stethoscope, gloves, thermometer, rubbing alcohol, antibiotics, styptic, tourniquets, syringes, saline, lactated ringer solution, antipyretics, sedatives, analgesics, blood plasma expander. Hey, why aren't you saying anything? What, do you expect me to give you a complete inventory?
You were the one who started talking.
Oh, you just don't get it. I'm a pain in the ass to deal with.
Okay. I can't exactly say it makes sense to me, but I realize I should have stopped you sooner. I'm trying very hard to understand you, Adage.
I don't need you to understand, just don't take me so seriously. Whatever, it's not important. You're just as uptight as Ines.
I'm? Like Sir Ines? I don't feel worthy of such a compliment.
Does that make you happy?
Yes, I have immense respect for him.
I see. It wasn't intended as a compliment in the slightest. Who's that arriving? Is it Finn?
Nope, it's the pasta boy. Alright. I think we'll cut it off there, and I will skip ahead a little bit more and bring you guys in later. Okay, this is actually leading to a choice that affects Adage and may potentially lead to a different scene. So we're going to start here when I think we went with Ulrik and Finn to go get food, and we left Adage behind. We had the choice to stay with him. So, leading up to that... Alright, we're here. We've got an early day tomorrow, so I'm thinking we should have dinner soon. Adage, your face is actually green. I'm guessing eating out isn't an option for you?
Yeah, just give me something high in nutritional value. I don't care how it tastes.
Huh? Nutritional value?
What? Surely you must have something.
Well, yeah, but I don't know about its nutritional value. Ulrik groaned with a sour look on his face as he started rummaging through his shelves. Then he began tossing prepackaged foods onto the counter, one after another. That's all I can offer you. I've also got more pasta than I know what to do with, but you don't look like you're in any condition to cook.
My condition has nothing to do with it. I'm a terrible cook regardless. Even so. Cookies, chocolate, candies. This is all just junk food. I asked you to give me something nutritious. Weren't you listening?
They're high in calories, aren't they? I don't need you lecturing me about my diet.
Huh? Your diet? You live off of this stuff.
Yeah, and? Hey, what's that look for?
Even I have limits when it comes to neglecting my own health. I'm actually starting to feel worse now. It turns my stomach, but I suppose I have no choice. Didn't you say you were going out? Hurry up and leave already.
My pleasure. Let's go, Cyrus. Actually, buddy, I'm staying behind with him this time. Ayy. I wonder if it's alright to leave Adage by himself. It was really a question of how I felt. He would most likely be fine, but... even in a safe place like this, I'm worried about him being alone. I'll stay back too. We can't leave Adage by himself.
Huh? I'm not a kid. I'll be fine.
I'm sorry, but we can't take the risk of something happening to you. During peacetime, the doctor's health comes first. Isn't that what you said?
What could possibly happen to... Fine, I don't feel like arguing about it. Do whatever you want.
Man, he's really feeling bad if he doesn't want to argue about it. Thank you. Finn, you're responsible for Ulrik.
Oh, alright. I'll bring something back for you. You can't fill your belly on sweets alone, Cyrus.
Thanks, that would be a tremendous help if you could.
Just leave it to me. Well, we're off.
So thoughtful. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, all I need is time. Why don't you go with them? You can still catch up.
I'm staying here.
You're so overprotective. Oh.
Adage let out a heavy sigh and lay down on the sofa. I sat down across from him, wondering if he would be more comfortable sleeping in the bed. It's strange how some people have such an intense reaction to the lift. I feel completely fine.
It's not all vehicles I have a problem with. I take carriages all the time. It's not like I can run around on foot every time there's an emergency. The lift was especially bad, though. It really did me in. The conflicting visual and auditory information got me all messed up.
Conflicting information?
In an enclosed space, your view never changes, right? So the body thinks, I'm stopped. But there's also an auditory component. The semicircular canals of the inner ear are responsible for relaying the speed and direction of head movement. Vibration means I'm moving. The visual and auditory information gets relayed to the amygdala, a cluster of neurons in the temporal lobe. There it gets compared against previous memories of motion sickness, and makes the determination that I'm experiencing discomfort.
Oh, is that what happens to me when I get motion sick? Thanks, Adage. I can sympathize with the motion sickness.
Then the amygdala, perceiving discomfort, acts on the autonomic nervous system. And the excited autonomic nerves result in physical manifestations like nausea. The drug should have helped manage it to some extent, but I seem to have a strong negative association between the lift and discomfort that I can't suppress. And then it becomes a vicious cycle. Worse than I anticipated. When I first returned to the Heights after all those years, I didn't really feel anything. Probably because I was distracted by more important matters. Ugh, damn it.
That sounds awful. Why does it work that way?
Who can say? It's God's domain. We're not meant to know. There must be some reason. But I'm tired.
Of course. Sorry for making you talk in this condition.
It's fine. You don't need to apologize. It's not your fault. I talked because I wanted to. It's my fault. I'm the one to blame. I enjoyed this just now. I rarely have the opportunity for such discussions.
You don't say. Not even at work?
No. Most doctors have no interest in physiological mechanisms. They just examine one patient after another without ever stopping to think. It's so senseless. What's needed is a speedy diagnosis and treatment plan. You just have to fix whatever's wrong. It's a job, and that's the natural outcome. I guess they just want a break from thinking. Everyone talks about the most trivial nonsense. I have no interest in getting involved, so I watch from a distance. I like observation. It makes the heart seem comprehensible to me. Oh, what am I even saying? Shit, I'm all confused from the motion sickness. I'm never riding that lift again.
Then how will you get back to the Heights?
I guess I won't have a choice then. I wonder if I can survive another trip.
We're back! Ulrik, Finn, that was fast.
Tell me about it. This guy wouldn't get off my case.
Finn, me and Adage were having a nice time, okay?
I'm sorry, but we were in a hurry, weren't we?
Of course we weren't. It's one thing if someone's injured, but it's not like you'll starve to death in the span of a few minutes. What do you think we have body fat for? He kept reminding me over and over and over and over how concerned he was about you two and how we needed to rush back. It was getting on my nerves so much that I decided to just order takeout.
Finn, the way he's blushing. You should be ashamed, Finn.
Yes, well, I was just worried, Cyrus. I'm sorry.
I wish you hadn't troubled Ulrik about it. But it's not like I can be mad at you for caring. Thank you, Finn.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll go get some plates ready. And something to drink, too. Although I don't know what anything is.
Then why are you offering? Come on, I'll show you.
He's an odd one. Just like you.
He has his shortcomings, but Finn is a good man.
Yes, I'm sure he is.
Adage just smirking over here, because he knows Finn's got a crush on her, and it's just like, yes. What did you mean, just like me? Are you saying we're both odd?
Did I say that? I've already forgotten.
Such a tease. Such a rude tease. Okay. I think I need to skip ahead again a little bit more, so I'll bring you in later. Okay, we've made it to our next choice. We're finally in the buggy, flying high in the sky, on our way. And this time, we're gonna be worried about the other two, because Adage's got his motion sickness on. So, here we go. There he is. It doesn't bother me at all, but I'm worried about the other two. Are you alright?
Do I look alright to you? Of course not. And if I do, you should probably get your eyes checked out. By another doctor, not me. I'm incapable of sound judgment right now. First you forced me onto that lift, and then on that carriage, and now on this buggy contraption. For God's sake, what do you think I am? I think you're a doctor.
Not me sharing a brain cell with Finn. I was just gonna say that too. I'm like, I think you're a doctor. Oh, that's great.
That isn't what I meant. Hey, how much longer is this going to take?
What are you, a little kid? We're looking at hours here, not minutes.
Fine, how many hours then?
I can't say. I've never made it to the fog before.
What? You've never flown through the fog?
It would be a waste of resources, wouldn't it? Relax, I've got everything covered. I brought along extra fuel and spare parts.
I was not aware Adage thought that this had been tested already, so him freaking out now makes a lot of sense.
You had better not screw up.
Adage sounds really upset. You look better than when we were on the lift. That's a relief.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? You're right, though. This isn't an enclosed space, so it's not as bad as yesterday. Oh, I hate putting my life in other people's hands. That's a childish attitude. You know, I actually feel a little better seeing Adage like this.
I guess his anxiety is good for something, at least. Wow, so hurtful.
Oops, sorry. It might get a little bumpy.
What do you mean what?
No!
I lost my balance and bumped into Adage next to me. Aww. Thanks for catching me. I'm sorry. Are you alright? He shook his head, glaring at Ulrik in front of him.
A little bumpy, my ass. What's he trying to do? Kill us?
Who can say? Alright, well, after that fun and games, I'll bring you guys back in when something else changes. Okay, we've made our quote-unquote crash landing with the buggy. So, first night in the desert, we have made camp. I think my poor sick boy is probably just gonna have some water, so I'm gonna join him. Yep. I'm not very hungry, so I'll just have water.
I don't approve.
Oh, really? Well, your affection meter says otherwise, sir. That's all you're having, isn't it?
That's all I need when I have these.
More drugs?
My own homemade rations. 2 of them provide enough nutrition for an entire day. You want to try?
May I? Thank you. Well, good luck. I picked up one of the small pellets rolling around the palm of Adage's hand and popped it into my mouth.
They aren't very palatable, though.
How dare you smile after that? Adage!
Your reaction was hilarious. What did you think the water was for? Take a drink and wash it down.
Adage, you should have told me they tasted so bad.
Sorry, you didn't ask.
What a butt. Such a butt. The audacity of this man. Alright, well. It's nighttime. I don't think there's a choice here. I think we just have a chat and then Adage's like, I'm going to bed, so. I'll bring you in when Jevite pops up. I don't know if we'll get an affection with Adage for that scene, but we can try. We can try something different and see what happens. Okay, my text stopped here when we went to bed, so it's not actually that much later. I don't know what this means, but we'll find out. It's still nighttime? I felt like I should sleep until morning, but I'm wide awake right now. What should I do? I shut my eyes and strained my ears. I could hear the wind and the sand, and also something metallic. It must be Ulrik. I thought he said he didn't want to work in the dark, although I try to make good use of my time too if I were in his position. Ulrik, are you butting into this route? The audacity! Maybe I should see how he's doing. My curiosity got the better of me, and I stood up, wrapping my blanket around my shoulders. I don't want to wake Finn and Adage. I slowly made my way toward the metallic sounds. I found myself holding my breath like I was doing something wrong. The wind is so strong. In the process of trying to get my tousled hair under control, I caught a glimpse of the star-filled sky above me. I had seen stars before in the heights, but they were uncommon in the depths. The feeling was almost otherworldly. Ulrik?
Oh, Cyrus. Can't fall asleep?
I did, but I woke up. Do you mind if I stay here with you for a while?
If you want. Won't you be bored, though? You can barely see past your nose, and it's impossible to tell what you're doing.
I just want to watch you work. It's a rare opportunity for me. It's too bad about the buggy. I thought we would have made it farther in the air.
So did I, but it's not a complete loss. Everything's mostly still in working order, and I figured out the problem. People are always looking for a quick fix, but it's important to fail sometimes too. If you succeed on your first try, it's harder to plan for contingencies, or to recover when something bad finally does happen. When you know what can go wrong, you can use it to plan better in the future. That's all I mean. Anyway, it's not important. Don't worry about it.
I understand. It's the same way with sword fighting. You only improve by going up against opponents stronger than you. Losing is painful, but it also motivates you.
Yeah. I guess they are the same. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not much for armed combat. Ah, my drink is empty.
I'll bring you something. What would you like?
Oh, I get a choice. In that case, hot chocolate. All the ingredients are in the basket. Thanks.
Ingredients? You mean I have to make it?
Of course. Surely you can handle hot chocolate, can't you?
I know that it's hot, and that it has chocolate in it. Well, you're halfway there. Yes, I think I can manage.
Wait, what are you planning to do?
I was going to boil chocolate in a pot. That's fondue. Well, yeah, like chocolate fondue.
Don't do that, you'll ruin the pot. I forgot. You Heights-born nobles never have to cook. It's fine. I can make it myself.
No, at least tell me what to do.
I said it's fine. Turning you loose when you don't know what you're doing would be borderline suicide. Just stand next to me and watch. I'll show you.
He's really taking over. Ulrik, what are you doing?
It's the milk you need to heat up. And don't let it boil. Keep it on low or medium heat. Then, once it's hot, add in finely chopped chocolate and mix it until it melts.
That seems easy enough. I think even I can handle that.
Really? Then I'll let you take care of it next time. Here, this one's for you.
Are you for real right now? Ulrik, where was this in your route? What are you doing? Why are you taking over? What in the actual... None of these guys can just let the guy have his moment. They all have to butt in. And you've already had your turn, which makes it even more audacious. But that's a beautiful CG, so I'll allow it, I guess. I'm having hot chocolate with you. That's great. Are you sure?
Yeah. It's just as easy to make 2 servings as 1. Drink that and then go back to bed. We'll be in trouble if our leader doesn't get enough rest.
All right. You be sure and take breaks too, okay? You're the only one who knows how to fix this thing.
I appreciate the concern. Anyway, try to go back to sleep.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good night, Ulrik. We also get a perspective. Shut the front door. What is happening? Ulrik, sweetie, your time is done. Why? Why is this happening? What did I do? Is this because I finished his route, so now I'm getting like extra scenes? Is this gonna happen when I go back to do Ines's route, and then Eltcreed's gonna be like, you? Okay, fine.
Huh. Vote of confidence. If she says so. It just popped out as I was watching Cyrus go. We had only been drinking hot chocolate and talking about nothing. Happiness was the closest word I could think of to describe it. Like, my heart was wrapped in something warm. Oh, Ulrik, don't say this. It's gonna make me so sad to ignore you for the rest of this route. How strange. I made it the same as always, but the drink tastes sweeter somehow. Very strange. Ulrik, stop. No, not like this.